Well, Euan, that breaks a nice tidy winning drought for you since your last win. And this is quite a big one, so it's going to mean quite a bit to your world ranking. But first, you do love those eagles, don't you?
I know, I think that I was definitely really nervous throughout the round today, and yeah, that eagle in 13, that put a little bit of a bigger gap between me and the two guys I was playing with, and at the time that was absolutely huge, and it kind of allowed me to settle down in the next hole, although it was, obviously still close. Yeah, that eagle was like a massive turning point, I would say.
And you chipped it in?
Yeah, I did chip it in. It was, I hit a decent second shot, but it was a little left, and I knew it was going to roll over the green. But yeah, I think the chip I had lots of green to work with, and it was, as long as I struck it well, it was going to be pretty reasonable. And the fact that I went in was just, a lot of things went my way today, and that was one of them. So I'm really happy about that.
So birdie at 14, bogey at 15, and then you had two good pars, 16 and 17, and then talk us through 18.
Yeah, 18, the tee was up a little bit, and I thought, it is a reasonably wide hitting area where I'm going to be able to get a club in my second shot, so I just thought I'm going to hit driver, try and get up as far as possible into the left trees, which was okay, forced me to laid up fine. I knew that the green was really tight. I considered hitting it down the left, just like onto the massive part of the green, but with a wedge I could easily have spun it back into the hole, into the water. So I was like, I need to be a bit more aggressive. I had like a somewhat awkward yardage, but I knew that the ball was going to go a little bit further, so I took a club less. And yeah, I mean,
what did you hit in?
I had 107 yards, and I hit a smooth 54, which is kind of maybe a shot less than I would normally have hit, and like absolutely juiced it. So I think that I was just like quite nervous at that point, like willing the ball to go on the green, and I was really fortunate that it stayed up out of the water.
Well, yeah, you just said a bit of luck went your way, and it certainly has been your week, because that ball rolled down and stopped 2 inches from going into the hole.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts standing on that little ledge, having to hit the chip?
I was thinking, please don't duff it back into, like, hit it onto the slope and then roll back into the water. I was just going to be happy with anywhere on the green from there. And yeah, I actually played a really, really nice shot, kind of exactly the way I would have imagined it.
You stuck it stiff?
Yeah, I mean, it was a good shot. The strike was perfect. I've been working my short game a lot recently, so I'm glad that in that moment it was very worthwhile. So yeah, I was nervous, I'll be honest, man. I was nervous.
Well, absolutely well-deserved victory. Really, you worked hard for it, and congratulations. Another Scottish success on South African soil. We're heading down to the Cape for the Sanlam South African Amateur. How badly would you like to go 2 in a row?
Oh, that would be amazing. Yeah, I think I'll probably take a day here to recover from this week. It's been quite and especially today, it's been an emotional roller coaster. So yeah, that would be amazing, and I'm looking forward to playing next week.
Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Oh, well, I would. There's so many people that I'd like to thank. I think that first of all, I've got to thank Scottish Golf for bringing us out. I know the guys massively enjoyed the trip, and it's been very successful for many years, and I would never have been standing here if it wasn't for them. So I'm really thankful for all the stuff that Scottish Golf have done for me, and Ian as well for helping me out over the last few years. I think that also we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for GolfRSA, and thank you very much for taking care of me yourself this week, and to Johan Walker as well for letting us use this course. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. It's it's the most wild place I've ever been, and it's pretty remarkable. I can't believe all the wildlife that's around here, and yeah, absolutely love it. I'd also, in addition to thanking Scottish Golf, I'd like to thank Aberdeen Standard Investments for continuing to support Scottish Golf. I think that perhaps without them we wouldn't be able to go on trips like this. Thank you.
And possibly a shout out to Mum and Dad.
Oh yes, thank you very much to my mum and dad. I definitely wouldn't be here without them supporting me. So yeah, their support means everything to me, and I'm glad that I can count on that above all else.
Well, they're going to have to celebrate without you, because you're going to be with us a little while longer. But I'm going to let you go and enjoy this victory and soak it up. And once again, congratulations.